Oh, snap. Let's get this thing going. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing moving right now. Make sure we get this party going. Make sure we get this party started. And give y'all a little bit of time to sneak on in here. There we go. Now we kicking with Crisco. All right. I can't listen to the audio because it throw me off because there is a slight delay. It's all good. Move this over here. I'm hitting the microphone. What's going on? John Morgan, I'm glad you are first in here. They don't want to have this conversation, Ty, but we're gonna have this conversation. We're gonna have this conversation today. We're gonna talk about it because you know, truth need to be said. How's audio sounding? How everybody feeling? Everybody good? What's going on? All right. We're going to give people a little time, give people about a minute. I don't want to keep people waiting too long. So we're going to go right into it. We're going to go ahead and do this thing real quick. All right. Today, we're going to talk about love, relationships, partners, all the family side and relationship, lovey-dovey, personal side of being an entrepreneur. The good and the bad. Let's get right to it. What's going on? Of course, y'all know who I am. My name is Ty, and if this is your first time on this channel is real simple. It's real simple. It's about turning your passion into your profit. It's about the business side of content creation, and you know, we try to make sure you learn how to get that bag. This is not a place to be if you're looking to get better at Photoshop and learning how to shoot. This is where you go, you know, to understand the business side of content creation. Today, if you are a member of the Facebook group, right? If you are a member of the Facebook group, there was a really good topic that popped up, right? And I'm gonna post it on the screen because my guy John posted a really good question, or he had a really good topic, right? And, you know, it's something that as an entrepreneur, we all go through, right? He says, anybody else felt like their significant other isn't totally supportive of the move you're trying to make to better yourself in video and making business in general? You know, just sucks not having anybody around like this, like I do. I know Ty always mentioned it. I know my friends and family are tired of hearing me talk about stuff, so I come on here to kick it with you guys and on the live. Regardless, I'm gonna grind and just wondering if anybody else feels like this. Brother. Good looking out, Fun Film on the super chat, on the volume tax. I assume that means you can hear me well. I assume that. I'm gonna be 100,000% honest with you, bro. It is a struggle that not only photographers and videographers go through. It is a struggle that all entrepreneurs go through, right? It's something that we just go through. It's something that I wish I can tell you it's going to change, but it's not. What you have to realize, Deck Shooters, looking out on the super chat. What you got to realize, let me know if that volume is in a place you want it to be right now. There's a few things you have to realize first, right? There's a few things that you have to understand as you move forward in this journey. And it's kind of the way you feel about your kids, right? You think your kids are the cutest kids, they're the best kids, they're your kids. And that's just how we feel about our own kids, right? Other people may not see them that way, right? Other people aren't going to see your creation the way you see it. In your mind, that baby in your stroller is a college graduate CEO of a company that doesn't exist yet that will take over the world. In their mind, it's just a screaming baby. So it's something you got to think about as you move forward. Let me make sure my audio popping, because my level's looking real good. I'm trying not to peak over here. If you're on an Android, that could be a little bit of the problem. If you're on an Android, Team iPhone. So it's just something to consider as you move forward. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I've gone through relationships and even a marriage chasing my dream. I'm not going to say that you should do that. But one thing I really love about the author Grant Cardone is he made it clear to his partner that I will never, like, my dream comes first. If I give up on my dream, our love don't stand a chance. Like, we don't stand a chance. My dream comes first. And a good partner will respect that, right? A good partner will be supportive of that. I don't know too many partners that want their partner not to be great and love what they do. So you're going to have a little, it depends. Now, there's two different audiences here I want to talk to, right? There are those who are married and those who are not. I've been there. I've been on both sides. Let me talk to the married guys, because you got to work with what you got, right? Let's just be real. You got to work with what you got. Being a photographer, being a videographer can create insecurities. As a guy, especially if you've been a booty photographer, it can create insecurities, right? I remember I used to be married. I used to tell my wife, hey, I got to go, starting off, hey, I got to go do these headshots. I got to go take pictures of these models. And only beautiful women typically pay for photography, right? Usually women who are trying to model are paying for photography, right? They're going to be attractive women. Good looking out on the I support you, bruh. Fun film, super chat. But usually, so what I would try to have my wife do is say, hey, come with me, hold a light, do something. Dewan 301, good looking on the super chat. I used to be like, come hold a light, do something, right? Because when the model get there and they realize I'm not a creep with a camera, they're more relaxed. When they're more relaxed, the pictures are better. When the pictures are better, we make more money. So you being there does two things. It makes us more money and it alleviates your insecurities. Insecurities are huge for a person who don't have the hustle that you have, right? And that's something totally, if you're married, you got to kind of walk her into this new lifestyle, because she didn't marry a guy or a girl who had the idea of being an entrepreneur. She probably married somebody that was cool with their 9-to-5, that wanted to move up in a job, and that's it. She probably didn't marry a businessman. She probably didn't marry somebody who wanted to create a company, right? So it's a bit of an adjustment for her. Bring her or him along that journey. Bring your partner with you. Try to educate them as to why you do what you do. We're typically good at telling them what we're doing, but people who don't have that hustle in them don't understand the why, right? They don't understand why. Many nights I sat in my bed, I jumped up to write some notes on my iPad. I jumped up with an idea to shoot something. I jumped up with the idea of, man, I need to go check this setting out on my camera. And people who don't have that hustle, who don't have that fire, will create an insecurity. They will not understand why you do what you do. They won't get it, right? You be like, man, I got to go check on this on my camera because I never thought about switching this setting to that. And they're like, you got to do it now? And I'm like, yeah, what else am I doing? Sleeping? Sleep is for suckers. Let's go. But people who don't have that grind will not understand. So you got to bring them along the journey, and they need to understand why. Not what you're doing, but why you're doing it, right? And I explained to him that hey, I see myself as something bigger and better than what I currently am, and I want to go get it. If they understand the why, my nose is itching for some reason. If they understand the why, they'll be more willing to come along with you in this journey. Don't just tell them, don't just say because I said so or because I did this. They won't know, right? As a grown man, and I'm going to be real with you, as a black man, we're taught to just whoop our kids. Just beat them, whoop them, sit your butt down. Psh, don't touch it because I said so. Psh. as I grew older, I realized that's not the way to do it, right? I would be mad at people like, why are you talking to a 2-year-old? Why are you reasoning with a 2-year-old? Why are you trying to explain why the 2-year-old can't get ice cream? What are you crazy? Just whoop his butt. When the truth is, what they're teaching that 2-year-old is reasoning skills at an age where their mind is open to learning. They're sponges instead of just spanking their hand and telling them, you can't have it because I said so. Kids don't know. They grow up and they become emotional, they become mad, they can't talk out their reasons, they can't express what angers them, they can't express their ideas, they just want to fight, they just want to punch. You have to explain it. As people go along, you have to develop those reasoning skills, even in your relationship. Now again, we're just talking to the guys who are married, been married, you got what you got, everything is fine, you're just not getting work in this department. We're going to get on y'all fellas that's out in the wind, right? Because I started here and now I'm over here, right? So we're going to get on this side. We just talking about putting rims on your old Cadillac. That's a bold way of doing it. We're talking about getting paint jobs on your 88 right now. For y'all that's looking for the new whip, we're going to talk about you. We're going to talk to y'all in a minute. All right? So let me talk about the cats with the 88s. You know what I'm saying? It's not political, Fun Film. We don't make it political. It's not political. It's personal. I don't care what you vote for. You can vote for whatever you want, but we making it personal, not political. So you got to understand that the partner you got, they didn't marry the person you are, right? So help them migrate over to where you are by teaching them the why. Now, if they still don't get it, that's a whole nother story. You got to evaluate how important that is to you. It's just being real. For me, my business, my success is everything. I can't love a woman properly if I don't look in the mirror and say, I am the guy I want to be. And for men, a lot of men, I can't speak for everybody, a lot of men, right? Success is important. Success is first. If you ask a man, would you take $1 million? Would you rather be rich and lonely or have the love of your life and be broke? Most of them are going to say, I'd rather be rich and lonely. Most women, on the other hand, would rather say, I'd rather have the love of our life. How broke are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just more important in that aspect to most people. You know, real quick, I want to go to John's question because this is his topic, and I want to make sure, you know, Sid, thanks for covering the topic. I appreciate it. I'm married, but I've mentioned it before. I went to trade school for electrical. My wife knows I've always wanted to own my own business. I don't know if she's just not totally on board with video yet. However, she doesn't have the fire within, like you talked about, as an entrepreneur. She's a 9-to-5er. Now, I'm gonna touch on that because I'm glad we're gonna work our way to that because there's a process to it. When she understands the why, good looking out on the super chat, John. And he said, I need to feel like I'm doing something with my life. So first you got to instill the why, right? I need this, right? This is going to make me a better guy for you. I feel like I'm lacking in an area I need to be happy with myself, right? Women go through it as well. Sometimes it's a physical thing. Sometimes they're like, yo, I got all this hair because I want to feel happy about myself. I got these eyelashes, you know what I'm saying? It's bumping my mic and all of this crap because I want to look in the mirror and I want to feel happy about myself. Sometimes women do things, like I said, physical things. They do breast implants and tummy tucks and they buy, you know, girdles and waist trainers and all kind of stuff. Not for you, for them, right? You have to break this down. And I'm just speaking from a guy's point of view. I'm sure there are women in here who go through the same thing. You got to break it down to them as something that you need to be a better man, to feel completed in life, right? I don't feel completed in life, and I need your support to make it, right? Now, I'm going to tell you, you said she's a 9-to-5er and she don't get it. And this just to jump forward, I'm going to tell you when she going to get it, when that money start coming in, right? That's when she going to get it. That's when it start paying bills, then she gonna be on board, right? You gotta be careful not to be like, well, it's too late now. We balling. Now you wanna support it. Blah, 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 blah. It's too late. You can't do that. Now, again, pause. I'm talking to the guys with the 88s, the 88, the 88 Cadillacs they throwing rims on. I'm talking to the guys who are already married, right? I'm talking to y'all. Big Media, I hope you're in Michigan. That's a good Michigan name. My wife is extremely supportive of what I do in photography, but it involves outdoors. She doesn't want anything to do with that. She's a grammar check pro. Now, that's cool. That's cool. Because there's certain, for me, when I get to the side talking about single and looking, there's certain sides, certain things that I need. CRP Media, real quick, good looking on the super chat. I'm a security engineer, and there's stability, but understanding the why and where we're going to be is key. We did photos together, but supported a video company was hard. Now listen, the thing is this, you gotta pitch the big picture. She don't see the big picture, right? Some people look at what you're doing and say, you don't really want to work. You just want to take pictures. They don't understand the big picture, right? And it could be that you may not have taken it serious enough or as serious as you need to for her to get it. When you start coming up with a logo, your website type, listen, when you show value to other people, you're also going to show value to those who've been watching, right? For me to come from, you know, my army background and come from a company full of photographers, I got a lot of friends that's watching like, yo, you doing your thing. It's not because I just talk about it. It's because they've seen trucks, shirts, vans. They seen me with mayors and CEOs and see me next to the CEO of Avis and, you know, Famous Dave's, and I've been on the sideline on Cowboy Game. They see the value, right? Your partner will begin to see the value, and then it'll click. In your mind, you see the finish line. In their mind, they don't even see that you're racing, and that's fine, right? That's fine. You gotta build that, though. You gotta have the patience to build that. Now, again, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not talking to you guys that are single. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Or girls that are single, because I'm gonna tell you what you gotta look for. I'm talking about how to make what you got work, right? You gotta lay down what you need. You gotta lay down what you need, because 9-to-5ers who are lifetime, I'm gonna work, retire, go to Florida, well, they don't get it. They won't get it. They don't have that itch, that burn, that desire that you have. They will never understand it. They don't need to understand it to support it, right? They don't need to understand it to support it. It's just like some, you know, depending on where you are religiously, you may not fully understand it, but you support it. You have faith. So they need to, as your partner, have faith in you. Right, but you gotta express it. You gotta communicate it. You gotta talk it. You gotta let them know. You gotta paint the big picture for them, right? You gotta tell them. It's a lot of people who I tell who have great personalities. Like, yo, you should start a YouTube channel, and they're like, why? I don't want to do a YouTube. It's not until you show them that YouTubers are making $10 million a month, and now they're like, whoa, maybe I should start a YouTube. Yeah, I've been telling you this, bro. You should start a podcast. They like, I don't know if I want to learn how to do it. Look, podcasters are making this amount of money per month. Whoa, I should do a podcast. How easy is it? So some people don't think as big as you think. They don't see the whole picture. And they need to see the whole picture to start moving, right? To move forward, to get it, to support you. They need to see the whole thing, and some people don't. MTB Productions says she understands that it can change her lives. She loves seeing me happy. She has seen the results of my work and what it can do for her. You gotta give her that proof. You gotta, cause look, when things start working, it's gonna go from, oh, you wasting your time to, I knew you can do it. I had your back from day one. I'm telling you, this is how it works. It never fails, right? Then they start taking credit for it. But you have to, before you, because I know some people were just like, I'm jumping out, but before you do all of that, you have to, for some reason my nose is itching like crazy. You have to, you got to lay out the guideline. A lot of y'all quick to get business plans to start a business, but you need a business plan to show your partner. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. This is what they're making. This is what I'm investing. That's who you need to submit your business plan to, not the bank. The person that's worried about their security failing, right? The person that's worried about the other half of the rent, or however you got your billing structure set up, you need to submit your business plan to them, not nobody else. Because you got a business partner who have invested in you, just what they love, their life or whatever, that's looking like, we gonna be all right? Yo half of the rent gonna be good? What about next month? What about, you know what I'm saying? So you have to present your business plan to them. That's your silent partner, right? They're your silent partner. It's just like showing value to a client. You got to show value to your business partner. That's right. John Morgan says, it's just like showing value to a client, got to show value to one's closest. That is absolutely correct. Listen, if you can't make the people who love you believe in you, you don't stand a chance with a stranger. Let me say that again. If you can't make the people who love you believe in you, you don't stand a chance with a stranger. Especially, and I'm talking about immediate family. I ain't talking about your cousin in Oklahoma. I'm talking about the people who lay next to you, your kids, that small group that's in your house. Now, I'm not even talking about nobody that's outside your house, because that family, they're gonna hit or miss. It's cool. I'm talking about those who break bread with you, those who eat food and look you in your eye. If they don't believe in you, it's gonna be really difficult to have a client, because they love you, right? They want you to win. They rooting for you. You can wake up and say, I'm going to the NBA at 40, whatever, and they like, you can do it, Dad. My son think I'm the strongest man in the world, and I'm gonna let him believe that as long as humanly possible. You think I'm the fastest guy, I can fix anything. You right, son. Give me that wrench. I'm about to turn this truck into a tank, whatever. So you gotta lay the rule out. You got not the rule, but the plan out for them. Right? They got to know what's going to happen. What's the big picture? I don't care if you got to go Photoshop your logo on a building and put it up in the game room or the den of your house and be like, son, this is what we're going for. This is why Dad's up at night working. This is why I'm taking pictures, right? Your wife, your partner, she should be a part of that. She should want to be a part of that. So they gotta be on board in that house before you move forward. John Morgan said that's what I want to do for my kids. That's a double-edged sword too. Much reassurance for people who don't pay for your services add false hope. Well, the thing is, it's not false hope necessarily. Not with your family, right? It's a goal. This is my goal. I need y'all help. Let them buy in, right? Let them invest in your idea, because they want to if they believe in it. It don't cost them nothing. Just be supportive. But I need you to invest in this, because this is where we're going, right? You got to do what you got to do. Fun Film say he buy his wife some lingerie with a logo on it. That's a fun film. Or is it? So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you have to now listen, I'm talking about you guys who are married. That's right now we're just talking about married guys. If you're living with your girl, you've been living with her for 8 years, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about those who have signed paperwork. That's who I'm talking to right now. We're gonna get to the rest of y'all in a minute. I'm talking about those who putting rims on the 88 Cadillac. You got the Cadillac already, it's an 88, but I'm rolling with it. We're going to throw some rims on this 88. We're going to throw some paint jobs on it. And we're going, you're going to do what you got to do. It's Vic says, now what if the wife wants you to split the profit? She going to have to do some work. We can split it. She going to have to do the work. Today's live pod video cast is brought to you by water. Why? Because my mama said you should stop drinking all that damn pop. That's what we call it up north, not soda. On live, you should drink more water. So we rocking water today in a big old cup. Okay. Now, you got to sell it. If they want half the profits, they got to do half the work. That's cool. You can get it. You got to do half the work. Some are cool with that. Some are not. Now, half the profits, you know, what do you mean? Like the company got them. If y'all make $1,000, how much of it belongs to the company? 800 of it. We split the two. 100 for you, 100 for me. 800 stay in the company. That's cool. The company should have its own bank account anyway. So, again, let me stress to you. I'm talking to you guys who are married. You guys who, you know, a lot of people say, yeah, she wasn't with you shooting in the studio. Michael Jordan's wife didn't make one layup. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But for you to split profits, you have to split the work. You're a fool if you let it go for nothing just because you're my wife. It don't work like that. Not even for me. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. You gotta, you know, Richard Pryor said after his divorce, she ain't tell not one joke. You gotta be in the trenches with me to split the business. So get the business stuff set up. For whatever legal purposes moving forward, right? You want to have your business stuff set up. You want to have your LLC. You want to have your business account. You want to do that. If it's just your business, it's just your business. Set it on up. Do your thing. Cover yourself. Right? Okay. Now, communication is the key with that. And try to ease her along, because like she didn't marry an entrepreneur most of the time. She married a guy or a girl who was just a worker. And when you grow like that in front of people, it scares the hell out of them. It scares the hell out of them. The University of Music says, get the business set up before you get married. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to get to you single guys. Right now, we're talking about guys who are in a marriage and they're transitioning from 9-to-5ers to business owners. We just talking about you right now. Half of this stuff don't apply to guys who aren't married. All right? So I'm going to tell you another trick. Even if you are married, let's say you are married, you set up your business, right? If your wife's in the room, you're screwed. Earmuffs, wives, earmuffs. If you get an LLC and you have multiple owners, and let's say something happened, she come after the company. She can only come after half of your portion. You see what I'm saying? She can't come after the whole company. She can't get half of the company if you and your mother set it up or your brother set it up. You and your friend set it up. You and some dead relative that lives in Oregon set it up. She can only come after half of your share, especially if it's an LLC. Okay. Now that I gave you that $10,000 tidbit for 2 easy payments of $3.99, that's for the married guys. Bring them along with the journey. Make it fun for them. Tell them what you need. Communicate what you need. Explain to them why, not what. Like I said, everybody's talking about what they want to do. I want to do this. I want to take that. They got to know the why, because they won't know where did this come from. You haven't been like that. You don't have blah 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 blah. You haven't. Well, I don't understand why you're so adamant about shooting pictures of birds now. Why are you reading books now? What's going on? Explain the why. Right? Bring them along. All right. Now, for those, we're done with those putting rims on the 88, on the Cadillac. We're about to talk about those who are single. Married, it's harder for married guys. Let's be real. It's harder for married guys because you're growing in front of somebody, right? And depending on how they handle that growth, it could create insecurities. It could scare them. A lot of people like to scream, "Oh, you're going through your midlife crisis. You're going through your midlife crisis, blah, 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 blah." No, I'm just tired of working for somebody. I'm tired of answering to somebody. I'm tired of begging for days off. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, dealing with people. I'm tired of hoping I can put in and get some days off. I'm tired of that. I want to start my own thing. So some of you have great situations. You got wives that want to be involved. They see the big picture. They want to help. They don't care about carrying a light stand or doing the paperwork. They want to take on the books. I had a wife that I tried to put her in school for makeup because I'm hiring a makeup artist. I tried to do things where I can involve her in the company, and it didn't work. So, you know, you gotta give them a part of it, right? What's the you ever watch Hustle and Flow where the girl got her hands on the steering wheel and he like, you in control? Like, that's one of my favorite parts. You see that? She like, what? You in control. And she's sitting there holding the steering wheel like, I'm in control. You got to do them like that sometimes. Do your partner like that, male or female, it works. But you got to give them a part. If they want to, listen, if they fully support you, right? Sometimes give them an assignment. Hey, I need you to handle the books. I found 3 books that can help you learn about balancing the books. I need you. And let them be a part of it. Like, let people go with you. Some people, if you got a good partner, she ride or die, he ride or die, yo, he like, let's go. But sometimes they need direction, and give them that direction so that they can grow with you, because they're scared you're going to grow without them and you're going to grow apart from them. That is the biggest fear of a partner who has someone that is an entrepreneur that's moving and doing things. That is their greatest fear, is that you're going to grow away from them, right? That's super scary for them. Super scary for them. And they don't want that. Okay? So real quick, let me look at the comments. A lot of women are afraid of their husbands becoming successful. The University of Music says. Yes. Right? Because they think that you're going to dump them for some young chick. And, you know, my ex used to always say, you know, you're not about to have some young chick riding in your Bentley. I don't even want a Bentley. And I'm cool with what I got. That's one of the biggest fear of a lot of women is you're going to blow up and you're going to leave them, right? But those are insecurities, right? Usually from a partner that knows they're not providing enough. They're not providing enough. So bring them along on your journey. Go with me. If you love her, take her with you. Let's go. This is what I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need you to do. I need you to do this for me. I need you to handle this so we can go here. So I can save you from your job too. Right? If we can get this going, if you can learn how to do this and we can come together and do that, you ain't got to work there no more either. Let's build this together. Let's make it our company. Let's pass it to our kids. Let's make it bigger than us. That's how you should be pitching that idea to your partner, right? That's how they should look at it. Like we give them something to build, male or female. Think about it. If you working at a job and your girl doing photography and she like, man, I really need help with this. I need somebody to learn how to edit. And you like, bet I'm gonna go to school to learn how to edit. I'm gonna take some courses to learn how to edit so I can help her out. She like, yo, as we grow, we can do this. You can work. Let's go. I wish I could find a partner that'll jump on board and be like, yo, what you need me to do? I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. Big issue. The big issue is many people have this ingrained idea that 9 to 5 is what makes a man. Even if you can earn much more shooting 2 to 10 days a month, it doesn't matter. That is very correct, right? A lot of people look at me and say, well, you don't work 40 hours a week. How do you make money? Because you don't need to work 40 hours a week to make a living. That is what you've been taught and trained, that you need to put in 40 hours to be successful, that anything less than 40 hours and you're not grinding. The idea of grinding in general is complete BS, right? The idea that you need to be working hard and tired and putting in 80 hours and I'm sleep and I don't do nothing. I just go home and go to sleep and I wake up and I go, that's BS. Because there's a guy that's walking in the office laughing, making 2 decisions a day that's making $10,000 an hour. And you at McDonald's flipping burgers for 8 hours a day to get a $300 check. So, but that comes with shedding that 9 to 5 mentality, right? That 9 to 5 mentality. You got to help her shed it, right? You can't be an entrepreneur in love with a 9 to 5er. It don't work like that. It won't work like that, because they're gonna look at you. Ever had to go to work and somebody like was sleeping on your couch and they was off that day and you had to go and leave at like 6:30 in the morning. It's cold. You getting dressed. And you like, look at this, they're sleeping and I got to go to work, man. And they just like, and you like, this, man, come on. Like, it just make you mad just instantly because they get to sleep in and you don't. That's how they're looking at you when they go to work and you going to play with your camera all day. You going to have fun and videotape some blah, blah, blah all day. That's how they look at you. So you have to bring them along with the journey. CRP Media say every so often at night we sit up and I talk about future and our future for our family and kids to make sure we stay on the same track. Yes, show them examples. Show them people who have been successful taking the path that you are taking, right? Show them the possibility. They don't see it. They think you just want to take pictures of booties. They don't see it. Something to think about. 9 to 5, taught the 9 to 5 is taught from day one. Yep, school, suit, bell, eat, work, go home. It's called control. You have to recognize it and get out of it. Flying Ryan said, I quit my job to fly drones. That's what's up. Figure out how to maximize results doing half the work. Work smarter, not harder. Facts. Facts. So you have to educate. A lot of you outgrow your partner because you don't bring them along with you. You got to bring them along with you, right? You got to bring them along with you. My life dream, wait. It's my life. I want to make sure I say this right. Darling. Partnerships are always great. The great thing is everyone isn't the same. I'm here to say hello and show my support. I've been an entrepreneur my entire adult life. Sometimes people change no matter. Yes, if you can get a partner that you can groom into being a business partner, life is great. I would love for you to log onto the channel one day and some woman is sitting here talking as much business as I talk. I was thinking about even starting like a dating site for like content creating entrepreneurs. That would be dope. And plus you trust me, a lot of stuff will go right in your relationship. When y'all start to have the same passion and hobbies, you'll overlook a lot of little dumb stuff that you may have argued over just to have that. Just to have a partner who can breathe your air for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And talk about what you love to talk about. And man, it would be nice. Now, that's for the married guys. That's for the married guys. In fact, stay tuned to one of our sponsors, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the single guys. You'll like what I'm starting to do with this live thing real quick. Yes, your passion is this, and you want to attract this or this, so you can make more of this, but your portfolio or demo reel is not this. I've worked for these companies in the past. When it comes to finding a job or getting the attention of potential clients, a demo reel or portfolio with random clips and music won't cut it. And that's why I created this. The 5 key steps for creating an effective demo reel that converts. It's an online course designed to show you how to market your skills and past experience and create a video portfolio that's designed to blow away your competition and 10x your results. Remember, if you can't tell your story, how do you expect someone to hire you to effectively tell their story? Enroll today at Flash Film Academy. It's time to turn passion into profit. All right, my junk is sponsored by me. Why? Because I can, and it's my channel, and I ain't taking no doggone money from some old crazy app that want me to push their app, because screw them, that's why. CRP Media, you're looking on the super chat. He said, if you need a videographer who will help with that, I know a guy. Yeah, I mean, you know, I can't skip that ad. That's good. Yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's about equity, people. This is a great example of owning your own everything so you can do what you want on it. That's why you don't go work for somebody else to have some. They can't do what they want. I'm not going to. When you watch one of my videos, it be ads for crap I can't even control. It be doggone STD commercials and all kind of crap on my videos. I don't want all that. They talking about walking on the beach and 17 different side effects. I don't want that on my video. I want people, you know, it be all kind of competitors and other YouTube channels and talking about, you know, they LUTs and man, screw all that. Listen, okay, let's get back on it. Let's get back on it real quick. Let's talk to you single guys. Let's talk to the single guys. Because I was married before. And I enjoy being married. I just picked the wrong person. And that's cool. That's real cool. It happens. And that's life. And you live and you move on. Moving forward, there's something that And that's what we're going to get about. The type of qualities I look for in a partner. As an entrepreneur, I tell people all the time that the woman that I choose to be with is she got to do three things, right? Three things is what I require for me, right? She got to either A, have her own thing, right? She got to hustle. She got to be a hustler. If I don't care if she do something totally different, if she got her own thing, she understands my why, right? Maybe we have two different businesses and my business help her business help my business. Maybe she's a lawyer. She help with the legal stuff. Maybe I do content creation. I help her get her social media, her videos, her commercials together. Whatever. I have the type of business where I can almost date anybody. And if they are a business owner, I can help them with their business because they all do marketing, right? It is what it is. Two, she needs to be really, really supportive. She needs to say, hey, what do you need me to do? I'm on the team. I'm Team Flash Film Media. What do you need me to do? How can I help you? How can I help this be something great so that we can just travel and live life, right? That's two. Number three, and this is, some people may have a way about this. She needs to get the hell out of the way, right? And be okay with it. Hey, I'm out of the way. I'm over here if you need me. I support what you're doing. It's cool. I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to get in your way. It's on you. I got you. I'm out of the way. So I'll take care of home. You worry about what you worry about. I'm going to make sure home is good. I'll make sure you ain't got to worry about nothing else. One of them three. 9-to-5ers is not one of that. Unless they're supportive and they're like, hey, if I'm going to be your girl, she's going to be my partner. She's going to invest in the idea of very soon not needing to work at that 9-to-5. Now, sometimes you meet people and they don't want to live your dream, right? They want to do their thing. I'm not trying to take that away. I'm not saying you need to be what I want you to be. Just get out of the way. And that's cool. You still chase your dreams still. Because some people are like, I want my own money and and that's cool. I ain't worried about that. But that's my list, right? Fully support it. I'm sorry, have your own thing, do your own thing, and we come together as a two-headed monster. Fully supportive, jump on the team Flash Film, or out of the way. As long as you in them three categories, you fine with me. Now there are some people that can't do it. Some people that they want to do 9-to-5 for the rest of their life, and that's cool. That's not the person for me. Because my schedule is different. I can up and go to Jamaica tomorrow, and I don't got time to wait to hear back from your boss or somebody to try to cover you. I can go party on a Tuesday night. I can go to a late movie on a Wednesday night. You want somebody that long term, and I'm not saying a girlfriend. I'm saying if you're looking at marriage, if you're looking at a long-term commitment, which if you're a business owner, should be, because you know what mess up a lot of guys? I'll give you a minute. You know what mess a lot of guys up that are business owners? Dealing with way too many women. A lot of women mess up their business by dealing with a whole lot of men, right? That'll jack you up, right? It'll jack you up. Get you somebody that's dope. Travel with them. Get your bread. Go see the world. Don't try to conquer every human you can. And I mean that as G-rated as I possibly could say it. Don't. Because once you conquer it, you're going to be sitting at the edge of the bed like, was this even worth it? Nope, it wasn't. Get you somebody dope, take over the world, right? Get you somebody dope and do it. So I'm not saying, you can be about marriage life. You can be about the paperwork. You can not be, whatever. It's just like you want to, you can buy 10 cameras all you want. You'll never be good at one of them because you don't focus on one. If you learn Canon, if Canon is your brand and you know the highlight roll off of the sensors and how to work the cameras, the algorithm, you know it, you know how to work C-Log and pull the best, you're going to be a much better shooter than the guy next to you who got 8 cameras, right? That's my camera algorithm for relationships. You're going to be a beast. I know guys who made a living shooting music videos that were on BET and everywhere with Canon T2Is. They still can run circles around you with a Canon T2i. right? Get you somebody dope and sit your ass down. Yes, Lonzo, that's exactly. Don't do it. Trust me. I've never met a rich man that said otherwise. And I'm just being real with you. I've been in a room with the CEO of AT&T, CEO of DirecTV before they came together, the CEO of TGI Fridays, Roger Staubach, and a few other CEOs, right? Just to listen to how they talk, right? Now, usually I'm a photographer. I'm somewhere, I'm a fly on the wall, I'm minding my own business, taking pictures, but I'm listening. I want to know their conversation. I want to know what they talk about. I want to know how they talk, right? A lot of it got to do with having the foundation at home. Having that foundation at home is everything. That's why you don't see no single presidents, right? You don't see a lot of single mayors. Got to have that foundation at home. And that comes with having a partner that fully supports or understands what you do. It's very important, right? Because it's lonely at the top. Being an entrepreneur is lonely as hell. It is so lonely right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you grow and you build your company and you want to talk about your achievements and how much money you made and all, you can't do that with everybody. You can't call up your family and be like, I closed my first $10,000 deal. They're going to be like, man, my car note late. I'm trying to, little Johnny he hungry. Huh? What that got to do with it? You said you closed a $10,000 deal. I just, hey. Everybody not going to be happy for you, right? Because they know you came from where they came from. But your outcome is different because you was willing to do what you had to do. Everybody ain't going to be clapping for you. They're going to be clapping, but not for you. They're going to be clapping because it's cool to clap. They're going to be clapping because they don't want to be an obvious hater, right? Good looking out on the lonely at the top tag, CRP. Everybody that got you ain't really got you. A lot of people are unhappy or jealous about what you're doing because you simply had the balls to do it. And they don't got the balls to do it. They don't want to risk it. They're scared, right? You're not. That's why you're investing in yourself. And a lot of people who are stuck to their 9-to-5 know they can do what you do, but they don't got the balls to invest in themselves. You got the balls to go do it, male or female, right? You got the balls to do it. They don't. So they're going to hate you for that. They're going to envy you for that. Especially when you come from where they came from, the same block, the same job, same school, and you up here, who you think you is? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they look at it. So you're not going to have the friends that you think you got. Because when you start doing stuff with a camera and start doing all this and your car start changing, your money start changing, you sleeping in, they're not going to be cool with that and they got to go to work every day. They're not going to be cool with that when you off and they at work. They're not going to be cool with that, bro. It don't work like that. You're going to have haters quietly clapping for you, not supporting the business. You got to have somebody at home that you can talk to. You got to have a close knit of friends that you can talk to. That's why the community is so important. That's why you can go scroll down the Flash Film Academy Facebook page and just be blown away at some of the stuff people talking about because they don't got nobody else to talk about it with, right? They don't got nobody else that they can go to and be like, yo, man, I'm having a rough day, or I haven't had a sale, or, you know what I'm saying? They don't got nobody else they can talk to. They family don't get it. They family want to talk to you about how their boss made them mad today, or how they cutting their pay, or how they about to get laid off. You don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about business stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you need somebody to come home to that you can talk to, right? You can communicate with, who is up to date in the chapter of your life to give you real feedback, right? It's people you ain't talked to in a week that's quick to be like, I've been told you need to stop taking pics. They don't know what you go through. They don't know your ups and downs. They don't know how much you've invested in yourself to get here. They don't know how close you was to getting $1 million deal. They don't know. Your partner is what you need. You need a good partner, right? Because this entrepreneur stuff it's a fight. It's a fight. It's a dog fight. It's a dirty bite, scratch, spit dog fight. You need a cut man in your corner. You need somebody to go back and patch you up. Even if they just pump you up. Look, man, you've been killing him. You need somebody. It's rough when you don't have it. So if you're single and you're looking to be an entrepreneur, you are an entrepreneur, those are things you need to, look, when I go on dates, I put that junk up front. Yo, if you ain't about this life, you ain't the one for me. And I don't want to waste your time, right? Because I look at every relationship like a business relationship. Do I invest in it? Do I not? Am I making profit? Am I not? That's just how I look at stuff. Like, I've been on 5 dates with you. We're not getting nowhere. Should I invest in another date, or should I evaluate what I've learned from spending $500 plus 28 hours total time with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go back and evaluate how things have been, so I can determine whether or not I'm gonna move forward with you. And I'm like that with everybody, because your time is the only thing you can't get more of. If money is all somebody wants, that's nothing. Let's go. But time is something I can't get back. So my time is valuable. It's the most valuable asset I have. 9-to-5ers don't realize that. That's why they sell it for $20 an hour. They sell an hour of their life for $20. I don't look at it like that. My time is super valuable. That's why I spend it doing whatever the hell I want to do. If I want to go play basketball for 6 hours on a Tuesday, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to give it up for nobody. Because it's more valuable than almost anything you can put in that place. I'm not, a person who give up an hour of their life for $20 can't tell me about the value of doing what the hell I want to do. An entrepreneur knows that value. So it's important that you get a partner who's open to that way of living and looking at life and thinking. Right? Because if you don't, if you engaged and you in love and you got that tingly feeling and you about to go sign paperwork and sign half your stuff away and all this crap, and you ain't had this conversation with her, you gonna be in for a rude awakening. If you don't have a business and you ain't talking about a prenup to at least protect your business, it's going to be rough for you. It's going to be rough. My business is like my kids, right? I'm not giving them up, period. I'm going down with them. You'll never see a story in the news about Ty, kid drowned and I'm alive. No, I'm jumping my ass in the water and I'm going to get my kid. I'll be gone, but that baby got thrown back on that boat. There's no way you're going to see them perish and I'm just on the sideline like, help me. It's not gonna happen, fam. It's not gonna happen, fam. I'm diving in. I'm going with them, or I'm saving them. Sandra, get looking out of the super chat, because this is actually pretty good. You're saying a lot of truth. I'm just being honest with you. I'm being brutally honest with you. You want the truth? I'm gonna give you the truth. It's up to you what you do with it. Love is important. If you are an entrepreneur, it's important, but you need to make the decision of love as smart as your decision of business, because you're betting half your stuff that this is the right person for you. You're betting half your stuff. Go and split half your stuff down the line in your house and bet it on love. You better make sure they understand the business and not just the tingle feeling you get when you look in their eyes and they butt big. I'll buy you a booty. Let's just be real. I'll buy you one. That's it. If you got this up here, I'm going to buy you one. I don't care. I'm that guy. You want how big you want it? Dr. Miami, hook her up. Fun film with the brutal text. It starts with the mentality. It starts with the mentality, bro. It's more important than anything. But you got to get somebody that's on your level, that's equally yoked, that you know what I'm saying, that is ready to take on this scary but rewarding entrepreneurial life. If she ain't that, you're going to have a fight for the rest of your life. And you need to, bro, you need a cut man in your corner. You can't be out here fighting. I ain't saying you got to fight with me. You ain't even got to jump in. When I come back and sit in the corner, you just got to tell me the truth. Yo, you got to look out for that left hook because you're getting tagged. You're not winning right now. You're not winning right now. Your eyes jacked up. You got to watch out. Okay, cool. You need to go in there. You need to duck. Why you not ducking? You getting punched in the eye. Duck. Okay, babe, you right. Let me go in here and do it. Let me go in here and win. You need somebody like that. Pat you up, send you back out there. Help me help you was my favorite term while married. Like, how help me help you? I'm trying to put food and make sure your car got all kind of, L's and V's and peace signs on it. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Who team are you on? When you got to ask your partner that, they may not be the right partner. Fun film, are you married to somebody from the Philippines, you said? So, I mean, the thing is, you gotta discuss these things, right? Because it's all about love and just, the tingling feeling of bae looking good and, for women, the guy looking good and he talk a lot. Screw what you talk about. I care about what you actually do, right? I invest in what works. I don't invest in what don't work. It's very simple for me, right? It's very simple for me. I evaluate the time we've spent. Did I grow? Did I stay stagnant? Did I digress? What happened? I'm okay with investing and trying to see if there's something there. So if you're single, you need to think about that when you pick your mate. You may be laying next to somebody or moved in with somebody that don't support your ultimate goal in life. They don't get it. They ain't trying to. They can give a damn about what you want to be with your little camera, about what you trying to do with your little photography and your little editing and your little, what you trying to do with your little business, your little hobby. Listen to that. People put little in front of what you're doing. That's how they feel about it. It's not a joke. She wasn't joking with you. He wasn't joking when he laughed at you. When he joke off, when you gonna put that camera down and get a job? They not joking with you, fam. They being real with you. They just try not to crush your feelings, right? They try not to hurt you. So you have to get the right person. You have to get the right person. And for me, I need somebody that understands. Yo, I don't need to have to explain why I'm up at 2:00 in the morning on my computer. You know what I'm saying? I don't need somebody that's insecure about that. Oh, you must be talking to you. Oh, you got these clients, they're emailing you. I don't know. I ain't got time for that. I just don't. Because if you knew me, you knew I'm about family and I'm about my business. You know that's what I'm about. If you know me, if you got that grind and you got that hustle and you are of the same cloth, you are equally yoked, you're about your business, I don't have to explain that to you. And that's the harsh reality. Make sure your partner is about it. Make sure they there. Make sure they with it. Before you sign paperwork or get too far in love, make sure they with it. Because you will be surprised at how many are not. They're not. You would be surprised. And I'm being nice because I'm talking about those who've chosen not to be there for you. But there are a lot that aren't capable of being there for you. That's the hard pill to swallow. They fell in love with 2019 version of you, 2018 version of you. That ain't 2020 Ty. 2020 Ty is on a whole nother level than 2019. 2019 was cool at whatever. You know what I'm saying? 2020 Ty is somewhere different. 6 figures ain't enough. 7 figures ain't gonna be enough in a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that, right? Is your partner growing with you? Is this girl I'm dating, is she about her stuff? Does she make me better? Or this guy you're dating, does he make you better? Does he care? For my women out there, let's talk to y'all for a minute. The yoke tax is truth, CRP Media. Let's talk to my ladies for a minute, right? Does that guy you're dating give a damn about what you want to do when you're not in that room, when you're not dressed up, when you're not on his arm, when you take cute out of it? Does that guy care? Does he invest in your dreams? Do he come to you with books and knowledge and ways to help your business? Not saying he got to, but it would be nice if he said, oh, you do video. You know what? I talked to a new business owner that got a company, and they think about commercials. I'm going to link you with them. Does he care about where you trying to go? Or is he just saying, what you doing? Come over. This is to my ladies, right? Because a guy that really care about you is going to care about where you see yourself, what's important to you, right? Because as a guy who date, you know the difference between a girl who want to talk about the Kardashians and a girl who want to talk business. I love a woman that talks business. That's talking dirty to me. Let's talk about taxes. Let's go. That's dirty to me. You nasty. You real nasty. You start talking about marketing plans and strategy. You start to talk about photography and lighting, you real nasty. I like that. That's my type of nasty. You start talking about exposures and compositions and how we can do some Facebook marketing and how we can approach business with this product or this, that, and the other. Oh, you real nasty. And that's my type of nasty. So that's what I'm looking for. 50 gold members just left the chat. Good looking out on the joining the member row vision. He said, straight, it was a rap battle, baby revealed, but I got to use other bigger media production company in space. They got to see me in action, so more exposure than usual. No, so more exposure than anything, so more future. You could say with someone on this, yeah, you know, you gotta, man, you gotta, and I'm still talking to my, not my females, what was it? My women. Because I think somebody said they don't want me to use females, it's cool. To my women, right? Find you a dude that want to invest any way he can, not financially. Let's take finances, let's take money off the table, right? He want to support you, right? Same thing for my guys. Find you a girl or woman that want to support you. She care about what you're doing, what you're trying to do, what your ambitions are, what your goals are. And she's on her own. Like you could tell her, I'm gonna tell you a secret on somebody that's, because there's a difference. Like I didn't grow up, other than my mother, I didn't grow up knowing what support was. So let me break down what support is, right? Because support in a lot of our minds is dealing with people that's okay with the fact that we are doing this. I'm okay with the fact that you trying to be something great. I'm okay with it. I like it. That's not support. Support is when people go on their own time to find a way to contribute to what you're doing so that you can progress. That's support. Let me say it again. Because we think support is people being like, I'm okay with the fact that he's a photographer. Hey, look, he's a photographer. My guy's a photographer, you guys. And that's what we have accepted as support. That is not support. Support is when people go out of their way during their time to contribute to what you're doing so that you can progress. Not so that they can look good, not so that they can say they was down from day one or they was around, so that you can progress without any type of payment, any type of thing in return, other than their return on their investment is the love they have for you, is wanting to see you win. That is support. Now that you know what support is, sit back and look around your life and see who's actually supporting you. Who's actually done something. You know how hard it is to get family members to share a freaking video for free, to share a commercial for free, to share a podcast for free. These are people that love you. Oh my God, they see you in a casket, they will jump on the casket and cry and pass out at your funeral, but they will share videos from Kim Kardashian all day long and won't even hit the share button on your damn video. Why? Because they don't really support you. They're just okay with what you're doing. How hard is it to share? Like, come on, like to me, it's a slap in the face when family members don't share a video. Especially if it's not even like, cause you know, I'll post something for the business. I'll post like my commercial, my flash on media commercial. Hey guys, all of you go all work in corporate America. right? We do corporate events. Hey, can you share this with whoever makes the decision to hire a corporate photographer at your next event? It's too much work for a lot of people, right? That requires them to look for that person on their own time to help support you. They're not willing to do that. They just want to be like, here's a like, get out of here. Oh, but you shared a video of Kim Kardashian falling. Let me share this to everybody. Let me tag all my friends in this. What? Meanwhile, they go to work. Their job is throwing 12 events a year. They bringing in all kind of photography companies. They paying a photography company $300,000 a year to cover all of their events. And 1,000 people that work in corporate America. 95% of your friend list work in corporate America. They ain't sent one email or picked up the phone at their job to figure out how can they plug you in. Who does what? Who hires the who hires the company to do our training videos? What department? What's the email? Nothing. They don't support you. They just okay with what you're doing. That's the difference. Somebody who supported you, you're going to be like, oh, you ain't have to do all that. I appreciate it. They're going to go out of their way on their time to find a way to plug you in or add or contribute to your company or ideal in some sort of way without you having to say, this is what I need, right? It's like getting a Christmas gift, right? A person that really love you and really excited about Christmas, they're going to do the due diligence to find out what you like. Then they're going to find the gift because they really want to surprise you. And then they're going to give it to you and wait for you to unwrap it because they love you and they want to see this expression of, what? You got me to, oh, how'd you know you shouldn't? That is support. Somebody who don't support you is like, here's a gift card. Or here go that thing you said, you got one of them? Yeah, okay, whatever. Here. Like, what is this? It's a broom. I don't even like brooms. But, man, it's a gift. You gonna take it or not? Like, damn, it's support. You gonna take it or not? I liked your page. I liked your post. You mad? But that doesn't really help me. You complaining? You ungrateful. I knew I shouldn't have supported you. That's why I don't support these. That's why I don't support family, y'all. I don't get no discount. You ain't gonna give me no discount. That's why I don't support family, y'all. I love gift cards too. But if you give me one to Amazon. I can use it anywhere. Smitty Vibe, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? People use that as an excuse not to, they want a discount, they want a hookup. They ain't supporting you. How am I supporting you when I'm putting you in the hole? When you can't make profit? When you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to cut your corners and I want all of this for little of that. That ain't support. Support is paying full price and giving you a tip or something. Support is doing business with you, paying for it, and referring you 3 other people. Going out of their way to, hey man, don't spend money over there. I got a guy he's really good. Come over here. Come over here. Trust me. They not saying he gonna give you the hookup. I spent $20 for it. Look what he charged me. He gonna charge you that. Don't spend $100 over there. You was about to spend $100. Come over here and spend $20. No, somebody that supports you is saying you was about to spend $100 over there. Spend $100 over here. In fact, he may be worth more than $100. That's support. So that's why relationships and loves is a big deal. Preach on, preacher. Smitty Vibes, good looking out for the super chat. Fun film, good looking out for the super chat. He said, gift chat for Amazon. So these are things you have to look at because you're so in tune with the business, right? You're so big on growing the business, working the business. It's your baby. The relationships around you are going to get stronger or they're going to crumble as you grow, right? As a tree, as that branch grow, the ground beneath you is either going to be good dirt, it's going to be bad dirt. Some branches are going to get stronger. Some branches are going to just break off. Everybody around you ain't going to be at the finish line, right? I can guarantee you Diddy ain't hanging with the same cats he hung with probably 4 years ago. As you grow, your circle's going to change. It's going to get smaller. Your house is going to get bigger. You're going to have less people to invite over for your bigger house. It's just how the world works. Why you think you see a lot of stars hanging with stars? It ain't just because it's cool, fun thing to do. You see a lot of stars marry stars, right? The reason is they can relate. There's no way I can be a regular guy working at the post office and I'm married to J-Lo and she traveling 280 days of the year and I'm okay with it. Why you can't just come home? Why you can't just watch TV with the? And she like, I gotta go get it. I got a song that's hot. I gotta travel. I gotta tour. And I'm like, why you can't be there for me? I'm just no. But if Jay-Z date Diddy, then they both understand life. Hey, you gotta get this. I gotta get that. I gotta get this. We gonna catch up when we can. You still my girl. I ain't worried about nothing. It's me and you. It's a reason why they do that. Good looking on the super chat, Jazzy. It's a reason why those relationships work, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce work because they understand their lifestyle. Jay-Z can look at Beyonce and be like, it's obvious you're not with me for the money. You're not with me because of who I am. You're with me because you love me. There's no gain for loving me. But Joe, the UPS driver, could be with Beyonce for a lot of reasons. Because it's the cool thing to do. Because she Beyonce. Because she got money. Because it makes me popular. That's why you see a lot of stars marry stars, right? Jay-Z date Diddy. It could happen if that's their thing, you know. Hey, that's on them. So that's why it's important to get somebody that's equally yoked, somebody that understands the why. And if you're already married, you got to educate them. You got to push them. You got to bring them along, right? I've known people who were in marriages that deteriorated and fell apart because of who the entrepreneur grew to be. It sucks. And let's touch on that for a minute, right? Let's touch on that because it happens. That's life, right? Your first marriage may not be successful. Your first business may not be successful. It's life. I've been there and done it. Do I wish it was perfect and it worked the first time and yada, yada, yes? Yeah, I do. I wish the person I chose first was still rocking with me and we still was going strong. And I just had one, one person. But life don't work like that. So what you got to do is you got to fail forward, learn from it, keep it moving, do great things. Don't give up your dreams for nobody, right? Or you will be an empty shell posing in pictures while the person is just in love and you just like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm just here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Some family members see me wearing merch and they want me to get them a shirt too so they can support me. Am I wrong because I don't want to buy it for them? Oh, Smitty Vibe Photo, I am so thankful for that question appearing on my screen right now. Listen, I get that a whole lot, right? What family members don't understand is merch costs money. Me buying you a shirt don't help me because the little places you wear it around ain't going to advertise enough to pay for the shirt. No, I can't do that. I'll give you a link to where you can purchase the shirt. If you want to support what I'm doing, me giving you a shirt is that's helping you out. That don't help me out. That hoodie's going to keep you way warmer than it's going to bring me any type of business. That don't help me. But on the flip side of that, often families strongly believe that they are helping you. There's going to be a lot of people that's friends and family, right, that are going to do things that in their mind, they're really helping you. They're really giving you everything they got, right? Unfortunately, they don't know that they're not helping you. You know it because you've elevated out of traditional 9-to-5 life. Like you've invested in the business side. You have a better understanding of what works and what don't. You know that. They don't know that. Just like it's business, your family telling you, go get a magnet for your car. Go put up flyers. You ever get family that just give you old, like stuff? Like they really want to help you. Like go and get a Yellow Pages ad. Why don't you have a sticker on your bumper? Go hand out flyers on the corner. Like what? They really in their heart think that they're helping you. So you have to say, because you don't want to alienate people, right? You don't want to cut them off. You don't want to be like, that's stupid, right? Jay-Z had an uncle that told him, you'll never sell 1 million albums. He told him that because that was his fear. And he said, I sold 1 million albums like 1 million times. So these people want to help you. You just may have to educate them on better ways to help you. This is what can help me, grandma or uncle. Hey, I can't give you a shirt because that shirt cost me $30. I need that money to invest in business. However, if you really want to support the brand, here's a link to that shirt where you can purchase it in your size or whatever, and it will really help me grow the business. They want to help you. They just don't understand. You're growing, right? They're stuck on 2006 or wherever they were, where the business, where they just stopped caring about business and just switched to 9-to-5 mode, right? It happens. CRP Media, good looking out on the super chat. He said, I made an Amazon wish list for people who want to support me. You can do that. Sign up for Amazon affiliate marketing. Send people links to stuff and they ask you, because you're going to get, what's a good camera to buy? Here's a link of a bunch of cameras that I like this year. If you click it, any money you spend will help the business. It won't cost you nothing extra. So, you know, just think about that. A few questions real quick. Somebody said they wear it in the house and probably post a picture of them wearing it if you're lucky. Very true. Because them little places, that's right. Them little places you go in ain't going to help bring me. Because listen, most family, like, I haven't really had family refer me a big ticket client. You know what I'm saying? Like, they refer you their friends that want to hook up. I got a cousin that want to take pictures down by the lake. They say you do pictures. I don't do them type of pictures, man. Like I had to completely cut off like any type of family portraits. I just don't do it. I don't do it. It's just not me. No disrespect to the family. I just don't do it. Because that's the only type of referrals. My man he got some pictures he want to take for his business card. He wants some pictures of him standing next to the car wash with the, bro, I don't do that. It's not me. I can refer you to somebody that do it. You know, I got the kids, they all coming over here for for Sunday. We want to grab some pictures out in front of their Easter out. I don't do that. Sorry. I can refer you to somebody that do it. That's how family refer stuff. It ain't never like, hey, my company's looking for, we're looking for a company that's going to create our training videos. You want to sign a contract because they want 10 training videos a month for the next 8 years. We understand that you have a production company. It never happens like that. It never happens like that. So thanks, but no thanks. He said, I had a family member that asked me, let me get a t-shirt and a hat. I told them those for people that want to work. Listen, I've been on dates with people and then girls be like, can I get a shirt? You gonna show up to work? No. I'm about to have you claiming my company. I don't even know you, fam. So most of us can't depend on family and friends to refer us. As our business grows, we have to find different networks to hang with. Correct. So your family, 50% of it is them not knowing no better, right? 50% is just them really trying. Like, give them credit. 50% is them they really want to help you, right? They just don't know how. You can educate them. You can tell them. But some just don't know how. Elijah looking out on the super chat. Ty looking very, very fresh, Prince. You know, I try to, stay clean for the 1% of not female, but women viewers we have. I try to stay clean for the 1%. No, I'm joking. So, family, they try. They try. And that's cool. I appreciate it. Most are just trying to get a hookup. So you have to nip it in the bud. And remember, find you a partner that understands the business side. When you talk about what you like, I like long walks on the beach. I like girls that are like this or women who like guys that are over 6 feet and yada, yada, yada. Make sure you like somebody who understands business, who's a little business savvy, who want to do something on the business side. They have some type of entrepreneurial spirit. They're not just a hustler, buying something for $1, selling it for $2 as a side hustle. Make sure, and sometimes, listen, I've met women who, what's a nice way to say it? I'm trying to think of a tactful way to say this. Who had business ideas that were not well thought out. They had like nonprofits, or they just had businesses that just wasn't well thought out. And you got to figure that out and be like, I got a jewelry line and we make bracelets for, okay. You got an Etsy page? You got an eBay? No, we just do word of mouth bracelet sale. Like, okay. All right. I'm going to be over here. No. You go over there. I'm going over here. Way over here. So, you get people that want, a lot of people want to be the boss. They want to be a CEO. They want to stand in front of a business. A lot of people want to be the boss. And everybody is a CEO until it's time to talk taxes. Everybody the boss. Well, I have a business and we, let's talk about numbers. Let's talk about taxes. Let's talk about this, that, and the other. This Boone is a, what is it called? I forgot the name of it. I'll post it in my, it's something with a T. But everybody the boss until it's time to talk taxes, time to talk business, right? When you get out of the fluffy stuff of, I run this and I run that and we do this and we do that. Let's talk revenue. Let's talk write-offs. Let's talk marketing. We don't really, hey, let's go back and talk about what we plan on doing for, let's talk some real business. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk some real business. So, it's important that you get the right person. And it's something that, somebody say, nah, grandma, you a hater. Let me stop. My grandma support me. She be watching live. She don't even know how to work it. She just be on it. Just running my numbers up, running my views and likes up. So I love it. Everybody on Instagram is trying to be lash text. That is very true. Instagram is, let's talk about the gram. Let me get a sip of water. Let's talk about the gram. Y'all know I'm not crazy about the gram, right? There's no business benefit to the gram for me. Maybe different for you. I know a lot of people that get business from the gram. I'm not hating on the gram, right? The gram is like when God said we need to create a place for stunners, he was like, let there be the gram. I need a place for my people to stunt and just be something. Even if you ain't something, just be it. It's a gram. And Facebook was like, we're going to buy the gram and make it easier for you to just stunt. The gram is just stunt-tastic. For me, you can post all the stuff you want. The gram, not grandma, I'm talking about Instagram. People over 50. I'm talking about Instagram, the app. I'm sorry, I left my 50 pluses. It's just a place to show off stuff. I can go in there and make 20-minute videos and make Instagram $1 million because they can show all the ads and they don't pay you nothing. It's not right. But people who stunt don't care. Let's keep making this. Like all these celebrities that went live on Instagram, why not go live on YouTube and then you'll be able to invest the money back in your business? Elijah, this is something with a T. I have to look it up. I'll post it a little later. He asked about which mic arm is this. It's something with a T. Trending. I just covered up all the logos with this fine sticker here. So somebody say I'm over 50. I got it. Some of y'all got it. Y'all got the juice. So I'm just, when I say to the gram, they thought I was talking about grandma. I'm really just poking fun at Fun Film. Good looking out on the package too, Fun Film. I did get the package. It's just FYI. I got the package. I'll reveal what that package is at a later date. But I got the package. It'll probably go back there somewhere. So good looking out on that. And with that, I'm not going to keep y'all too long today, but relationships are very important, right? Get you a dope partner. Build with that dope partner. Take over the world with that dope partner, right? Don't try to conquer every piece of meat that's available. You ain't got to take every layup if you can get one good three-pointer, right? Get one good three-pointer and stop taking the layups. I used to take the layups. They were easy. Three-pointers is where it's at, if you know what I mean, to keep it G rated. Yep, so many rappers and models act like they got it, but they don't on the gram. And the gram is just, it's not a business-wise, I'm not saying it's a bad choice. I'm just saying I wouldn't, it's what I call a bleed-off platform, right? My main platform of choice is YouTube, and I'll bleed off to the gram. if something happens to my YouTube page, you know where to find me. So again, let me go back to the main topics. If you are married, just want to make sure I recap here for those who tuned in late. If you're married and you got what you got, and you got the 88 Cadillac and you're about to put rims on it and paint it and throw a new motor in it, and you got to redo it. You can do it. But make sure you focus on the why and not the what, right? The why is extremely important. They need to understand why you're doing what you're doing. The what is the result of it. Like what will it result in? It will result in a better lifestyle for us. So explain that to them. Take them along on the journey. Let them go with you. Let them build it with you, right? People buy chia pets just to watch grass grow, right? It ain't no fun if you buy it and you open it and the grass is already there. People want to mix the little packet up and spread the mud on the little chia pet head, sit it in the window and come back and look at it every day. People like to go through the process. They want to go through the process. Let them be a part of that. Let them be a part of that growth process. Let them, like kids. Like you ever see kids that when you're cooking, they all in the way and they just want to help. Here, stir this up. I be having my son stir up dry rice. He think you're doing something. Let him think it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let people be a part of it who's your partner, or they will feel left out. And then you big brothers got little brothers, you hand them the controller to the video game that ain't even plugged up, and they just sit there hours. And you'd be like, hit B. They be hitting it like, oh, you did it. They like, yeah. Sometimes you got to do your partner like that. Let them be a part of the game. Let them get in the game. So build with them. Let them understand it. Or help them understand the why and then the what as you build your brand and your business so they don't feel left out. They don't feel left out. Real quick, Charles FPX says, what would you call it if, say, your family did share whatever your profession is? Are you going... that you're going for, but it doesn't work at all. Yet they know local rappers or small online stores. I mean, listen, every family member has a different angle, right? A person that supports you is going to maximize, they're going to look at their angle and take your business and kind of maximize it, right? If you work in corporate America, I expect you to walk in your job and find out who handles the media. If you're a producer and you know a lot of rappers, I expect you to, and I shoot music videos, I expect you to go after your rappers. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's different per person, right? A person that truly supports you don't need direction most times. And if they do, they'll ask you, how can I help you? What you need me to do? What can I do? How can I, what you need me to do? Right? I got family members that grammar-wise, I'm not the best grammar guy, right? It's just that's the part of my brain. It's not the strong point. I hire copywriters. I do it, right? I got family members that be on it. If I post something, they quick to be like, yo, hey, fix this. Okay, bet. I don't get offended by that. I know this is what they do. I appreciate it. I love it. Do it. Do it. So that's what I want, and I'm cool with that. I got family members that know they do that, and they offer that to me as much as humanly possible. Bring it. So family members most times won't ask you what you need. You know what I'm saying? They'll do something that'll help you. And if they don't know and they really want to be supportive, then they'll come to you. Fun Film say, he said, I told my grandma once that my new area code was 911 and she tried to call me the next day. Yes, I know. It's bad, but it's funny. That is real. That's bad. That's bad, Fun Film. But it's funny. It's bad. He said, well, been married 28 years, going to live my choice. Yeah. I mean, listen, if you've been married, you're a real person that loves you, care about what you're going through. Imagine if you were sick, right? Let's say you had to carry an oxygen tank for the rest of your life, right? A person that loves you is going to make changes in their life to accommodate you, to help you. It's stuff that they ain't going to do themselves because they know you can't do it. They're going to support you. Your partner is going to support the fact that you are on oxygen, right? Because your life depends on it. Make sure you let them know that your ability to be successful and chase your dream and do what you love, make sure they know that your life depends on it. Treat it like your oxygen tank. Treat it like you losing this is my arm. This is as important to me as my right arm. I need, you know what I'm saying, that person gonna know that to help you out with certain stuff, putting buttons on or whatever you usually do with both hands is now you can't do. Make sure they are aware of how important this is to you and the why, and they will support you if they love you. You got a family member that don't care, that's still smoking cigarettes while you're on oxygen, that's gonna tell you what you need to know. Because if they ain't supporting your dream, bro, if somebody ain't there to help you when you in your prime trying to chase your dream, imagine how they gonna treat you when you sick and you can't feed yourself and you can't talk for yourself. You think they're gonna be crazy about feeding you on time and putting the spoon in your mouth and making the right decisions when you can't make the decisions for yourself? If you can't support my dream, you don't love me. Period. You can't love me if you can't support my dream. Because it's a package deal. It's like my baby. Like I said, it's like my kids. You can't hate my kids and tell me you love me. It don't work like that. It's a package deal. And that's what I am. With my dream and my passion and my business, I'm a package deal. So people who are in my life, in my circle, they get that. They understand that. They know that. They support that. My mother knows that. She support that. She pushed me. It's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? My family, my circle of family here in Dallas, they know it. They love it. There's been times where I've been, bro, just hurting financially, going through stuff. And they're like, why you didn't tell me? We got your back. Like, let's go. I got a good support system of uncles and aunts and grandmas. I got a good support system of people who believe in me. They bought into the system, right? They're surrounded by me to make sure if you slip and fall, we gonna push you. And they aren't necessarily business owners. They are entrepreneurs. They are 9-to-5ers who believe in what I do, that's willing to come out of their pocket for me to continue to chase my dream. Here, man, look. Hey, man, I see you had a bad month. You're hurting. Don't lose your truck. Whatever. Here, I'm going to help you out. Tell me next time. Tell me sooner, because I would have helped you yesterday had I known. So you got to have that support system, right? I got that support system. You know what I'm saying? You got to have it with your partner. You got to have it with a close group of family that loves you and that supports you and want to see you blow. And when you blow up, you buy them all Lamborghinis. You take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point, when you get to making 10, 20, 30 million, you do what you can. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you circle tight, because it's lonely at the top. And the top never stops growing, and it gets lonelier and lonelier. So make sure your relationships are important. Your family is important. The people you deal with, you know, your circle is people who support you. Men are driven by vision, wanting to complete the purpose. It drives us. Your partner completes every part of your life, especially in that area. Don't hinder or take that away. Rex on Max says that. Good looking out. With that being said, real quick, Terrence DJ, Bizzle Jones, good looking out. Been married 17 years, together for 23. We both started to be entrepreneurs with different niches, but we ride with each other, and that's perfect. You feed off each other. You come back and talk to each other. You ride the highs and lows with each other. You got to have somebody that get that lifestyle, right? Because a lot of people don't. With that being said, I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. If you missed this podcast, make sure or missed this podcast or live video, you can also watch it live. If not, you want to make sure you listen to our podcast, right? We got a podcast for those who don't know or those who are new called Flash Film Academy's podcast about content and cash. It's available everywhere podcasts are available. If you see me looking off screen, I'm trying to get the graphic popping. It's available everywhere that podcasts are available. You can download it and listen to it. There will be episodes on the podcast that won't be on YouTube. I'm starting to get a lot of interviews and things together that you may want to take advantage of. If you already listen to the podcast, I'm going to ask that you like, share, subscribe, and make sure you give us 5 stars and rate us wherever you listen, because we're going to keep dropping jewels. I hope that you left this live chat or live video or podcast a different person than you were when you started listening. That is simply my goal. Master course is coming real soon. It's coming. I got a few things I got to finish working out. It's probably going to be late July, I'm going to be honest with you, because a lot of stuff is tweaked and changed. But with that being said, I hope I was able to help you with something that I struggled with a lot while taking this journey. It's something that I had to learn. I burned a lot of bridges. I ended a lot of relationships. I lost a lot of friends. I lost some family members. So it's something that you need to learn that I just didn't find many books on the relationship side of being an entrepreneur, right? You need somebody that's going to understand that you're going to be dialed into this business thing because you're trying to take it on. Being older, you feel like I'm behind. I'm 30-something. I'm supposed to have my yacht by now. I got to get it. You need somebody that's going to rub your back and say, cool. So it's important that you have that communication with your family members and those who are around you. Also, for a business owner, right, it can be a key indicator why your business is not moving the way you want it to move. Because if those who wake up in your house don't believe in you, they don't see the vision, they don't see the value, a stranger won't either. You need to get them on board before you get a stranger on board. And they're the easy ones. So it could be how you present it, how you approach it that's wrong, where your family don't look at you and be like, okay. Think about it like this real quick before we go. If you walked in a room with T-shirts, with a hat, with a van outside and a camera, you say, family, I'm starting a business as a content creator. Compared to you walking in a room saying, you know what, I think I'm going to do some pictures. Which guy are they going to believe in? They're going to believe in the guy who's invested in himself already. He already got the shirt, the hat. He looks like a company. He feel like a company. He got a reel. He got a website. Here's the website, guys. Look at the video. Look at what I've done. I went and shot this for free. I did all of this. This is the direction I'm going. Compared to the guy that's like, you know what? I want to shoot videos for companies. I want to make money. I want to be big. Whatever. So work on that part. Work on presenting what you have business-wise to your family. Work on looking like you are what you say you are to them. And then that will feed over to your clients and your customers. All right? Somebody say, Todd, write a book one of these days. One day I might. With that being said, I'm going to peace out. It's Saturday. I know some of y'all still got a little turn up in you. I'm about to go party with the kids, get them all some extra food or snacks or whatever they like to do, probably some little laser tag. And I want to thank you for listening. I'm going to finish my water, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you're in the Facebook group because you're missing these conversations.